Good drawer.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's fight.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight with him. That's his round. I need you to go back out there and to win this round. Get your mind right, get your focus back.
One.
this one.
We'll take on the tip here. Take on the tip here.
Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Yeah, deep tip.
Switch on. Get this boxing back together. What are you doing? You switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. Have you got to listen? The fight's not over yet. You've got...
Let's go.
Good one. Hey.
Do you want to win this fight? He was close to this fight and now he's going back into it. No, it's a tough fight and he's going to be confident now.
Do your business.
switched off what you're doing. That was a terrible round, that is.
Let's do it.
Good man, shoulder, dude. Good shoulder, dude. You know, look at my guy. Look at my guy's shoulder, man. That broke his shoulder. He ain't like it. That's the knee. Oh, yeah, bro. Look at my baby's shoulder, dude. Look at the back right there. Look at his shoulder. Look at it. Look at it, man. Look at my guy.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. Stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. I want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a sting, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles, on my channel is in Rome. On my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pull my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out. But you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of. You get arrested, and you get my message. It's ring around in the storm. No, don't tell me that you care. When I know what's right, I left the story of my life on your answering machine. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? We were like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around, does it really make a sound? That's romantic and profound. But now we're like lumberjacks holding the axes that bring it down. So I'm now on your message, talking about remember silence in return. That sounds like timber. There's some that can't see the forest because they liars, but I can't see the forest because of the fire. And in our prehistorics, the flowers was rooting for us. Brontosaurus ate the flowers, T-Rex ate the brontosaurus, and then the T-Rex turned around and ate the florist. That's why I lost my FTD endorsement.
Hey, close the door.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job. You're switching off. You started to make mistakes and you're switching off. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a...
Let's do it.
Okay, focus. Big, deep breaths.
Let's go.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together.
I ain't keep on the move.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should've changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the goal, and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news, and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's just how I cook. My old thing fancy, I don't give a. I ain't giving up now, till I'm living good now. Won't stop until I'm at the top, so high you have to look down. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight.
Look at this venue. What a remarkable scene for hopefully what will be a remarkable fight. We are live at Falkor Bay. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the Barbarian from Mexico. Tartan Tornado, Josh Taylor, one of the most aggressive, in-your-face fighters in the world today. Watch out for this hard-hitting southpaw who fights out of Scotland.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Mexico. Wearing the red trunks with dark red trim, the Barbarian. Fighting out of the blue corner, the boxing sensation from Scotland, a hard-hitting, undisputed 140-pound champion of the world, Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event. So here we go. Should be a good one. Can't find a home for that jab. Nice counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Good counter punch. Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
But Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting. Fight on fight.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A straight right just misses. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Those counter punches have to hurt. That one will count. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. He is down big time on the score.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Come on. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Perfect counter lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. And the Tartan Tornado is down. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot.
The sweetest thing, yeah. I live all the joy you bring, yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back. Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more? Regrets, oh, I have a few. I tried.
Who thought we'd be fighting at a Gothic cathedral? And yet here we are at Cambrian Hall. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, Old Dog. And he'll be facing Sean Showtime Porter. Weighed in at 71 kilos. He's 170 centimeters tall and has a reach of 177.
You have two fighters. One of them has the height, can pepper you with that jab, set you up for that long counter shot. The other has to get in close and personal, stick to your chest, make you work at a pace you don't want to work at. Doing it that way, you're working at their kind of fight.
Up first, Old Dog from the United States of America. Sean Showtime Porter fighting out of the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, the Old Dog. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Northeast Ohio, here is a welterweight champion of the world, Showtime, Sean Porter.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues.
All right.
You can't get a better place to fight in.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? And he misses with that straight left. Nice job blocking the hook. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They're giving us a high-tempo show. This fight has a real good... Oh, right there! Shawn Porter just got rocked. How is this fight still continuing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
And there's the bell for round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up.
Oh my God, Johnny! Uh-oh, Porter is on wobbly legs. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Both men step back for just a moment. This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a down goes Shawn Porter. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Got to look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom, different tactics.
Nice counter shot. That counter shot lands. Porter backing up after that heavy shot. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but on to the third. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Good-looking hook, but it was blocked. The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
The Been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
At some point, the corner has to say you're done. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable, or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Well done with that counter shot. That jab misses. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the...
And there's the bell for round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always... And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
Where did that come from? What a...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So back... Oh, wait a minute! Will the referee step in? I thought that was the end, but here we go again! Back into the fire!
What recovery?
And Porter goes down! Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come to me.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Quick punch scores. So much for defensive abilities. Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What?
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Will you continue?
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Back into the fray here in round 5. And there's the bell to start the round. They exchange punches. Catch and shoot. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. It's all offense all the time. And he scores with the counter. That punch landed. Good defense to block the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace.
Let's start the sixth. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nope, that jab not going to score. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Shawn Porter just got rocked. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. They threw the hook, it didn't land. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, you know what, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Baron.
Here comes round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man.
Whoa, Johnny! Uh-oh, Porter! Porter just took a big shot and down he goes! And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I need to see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the... And there's the bell for round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
A perfect counter shot. Which fighter will say no mas? They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Porter backing up after that heavy shot. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill first.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Sean Porter just got rocked. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Uh-oh, Porter is on... What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right.
Cool.
Lord, please bless my castle of sand. Waiting on a battle, so a handle all in my hand. The war force is mortal with my door with demands. More important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording.
Hope you brought your wetsuit and your flippers. We're underwater at the Atlantis. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tail of the tape. Damian Chain. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Preston, England, please welcome Damian Chambo Chambers. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now from Crimea in Ukraine, here is an undisputed cruiserweight world champion and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Do you believe what we are seeing? That jab had to hurt. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Just missed with that jab. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter shot lands. The straight right just misses. Chambers is hurt. It appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Damian Chambers that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
It's a tough fight.
And there's the bell for round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good counter punch. This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
Just misses that uppercut. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They block the jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. Good one. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Damian Chambers in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. On to the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. How about that time counter shot? Chambers is in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
They exchange punches. So far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Usyk. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Defense here at all. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Damian Chambers that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. There's the bell to start round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? So time back in. Let's keep fighting. It's all offense all the time. Punch and just got countered. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Well done with that counter shot. Chambers on the back foot trying to survive. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Chambers just got clipped. Let's talk about Damian Chambers in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he? And there's the bell for round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
They're both trying for a knockout. Talk about hunches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to...
I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. After so much abuse, you almost hope the referee stops it here, and he does. The fight is over.
I was getting a little anxious there. It's a career-ending fight.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
Just like another like TKO. It's Teddy Pendergrass over. TKO is spot on.
With that same hot thing, man, but what? Come on, let me not lose.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Box.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you're letting back into the fight. You're much better than this.
And back.
This fight. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Do your business.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance. What you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out.
Let's do it.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. I need you to get back. Let's fight.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it. Now it's a...
Let's go.
this fight. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's some bad rounds, all right? But we don't care. And back. mistakes you're switching off. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is.
Let's fight. Okay, are you all right? Are you okay? One, two, three, 4, 5. Are you okay?
That's it. Winning the round.
Another done. All day and just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Filling out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. Speed down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been in before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you, now you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you, now you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my end just begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please ya.
Good evening. We are live from one of the world. It's Eric El Terrible Morales. He defeated 15 world champions. It's the Pac-Man, the only boxer to hold world championships across 4 decades, the 90s, 2000s.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, here is the renowned 4-division champion of the world, introducing Eric El Terrible Morales.
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
Todd, I'm gonna...
And that's That's the opening bell, round one. It's all offense, all the time. Straight right just misses. That counter shot lands. Open air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this?
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Do you believe what we are seeing? How about that time counter shot? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One punch could change everything in this battle. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Perfect counter lands. Those counter punches have to hurt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Morales in that last round. That bell could not have come sooner. There's the bell to start round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in counter.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react them. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, their every twitch.
Beautiful counter shot. Missing with the hook. Morales, he's rocked. We've seen him get out of this kind of trouble before, but he's got his work cut out for him. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The jab not finding its target. Erik Morales is dazed. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. But this wasn't in the game plan. Morales has to find a way out of this. Talking about Morales in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
The bell rings and we start the third. Catch and shoot. Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, and Morales, can he find a way out now? He is backpedaling quickly. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And he misses with that jab. That jab won't score. Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. It's all offense all the time. Thrown, but it doesn't connect. Good counter punch. Talk about Morales in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see. On to the fourth we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Solid punch. Nice counter. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Good counter punching. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy. They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. Beautiful counter punch. What a punch. This wasn't in the game plan. Morales has to find a way out of this. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Morales in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away.
Back into the fray here in round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
And Morales, he's rocked. We've seen him get out of this kind of trouble before, but he's got his work cut out for him. How did they not go down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just missed with that hook. Perfect counter shot. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. About Morales in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe, just get your breath back. Good, just take the round off.
On to the 6th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Look, misses. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Hook just can't find the target. Misses with the straight left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. About Morales in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the...
Here comes round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter punch caught him clean. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to...
Whoa, Johnny! Erik Morales is dazed! Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nice punch. And he scores with the counter. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talking about Morales in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominant.
And we enter the 8th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. And he misses with that straight left. Two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use flame over brawn.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. A little bit of controversy. It's a majority decision win.
I didn't think it was going to be that close. I really didn't. I thought this was a one-sided fight. It was like a walk in the park. But for the fight to be so close shows how much these fighters have come on.
Lord, please bless my castle of sand. Waiting on a battle, so a handle all in my hand. The war force is mortal with my door with demands. More important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should've put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Huh? Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture, you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art and for your fans. When you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand, all along.
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater. And what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. It's the Towering Inferno. 6 foot 5.5 tall with a massive reach of 80 inches. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terrence Bud Crawford. 5 foot 7 inches tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds bang on with a reach of 47 inches.
You want to...
Sebastian Fundora, fighting out of Coachella, California, ranked as the best active light middleweight by the Ring. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight to be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, representing the renowned boxing family from Coachella, California in the United States, here is a unified super welterweight champion of the world, the Towering Inferno, Sebastian Fundora. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Todd, right. When you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Here we go for round one. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. A perfect counter shot. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter shot lands. Both men step back for just a moment. Can't land the jab there. Nice counter shot. Perfect counter lands. That counter punch caught him clean. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Crawford's legs are all over the place. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in great shape here. He may have been saved by the bench.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
I'm happy I like that round. Good work. You were thinking, just stay.
Don't want to lose this fight here. Come on, you've let him back into this. You're
Keep smart. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
basic. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get your jab.
On to the second round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They exchange punches. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
He misses with that jab. No rest for the weary. If you're a counterpuncher, then basically you do the counterattack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight the counterpuncher smart.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Counter punching. Beautiful counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming and there was nothing they could do.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
And you're going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go on.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The hook was off target. He scores with the counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. There's a counter shot. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Nice counter. Another scoring shot there. These counter punches have to hurt. The right hook misses. Well done with that counter shot. Punch, counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. How about that time counter shot? They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab slick. Just keep him on.
Spin the round on your jab and breathe while you're stepping around.
One shot at a time. Set him up.
And there's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is...
When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4. Then you continue.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
There's a scoring blow. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Nice counter shot. Good counter punch. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot? Did you see that? Crawford is dazed. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter punch. Total domination with... Did you see that? Crawford and... Do you believe this? But Crawford just got knocked down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You okay?
His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Catch and shoot. Which fighter will say no mas? Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think of, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagan or pickpocketer.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Nice counter punch. It's all offense all the time. You'd like to see more jabs. Perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch out. Whoa, wait a minute! Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And
There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
His stamina is off the charts. That counter punch caught him clean. No rest for the weary. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. That counter shot lands. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Power,
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
You all right?
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a...
Real generals back in the building. Trust. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feel up? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feel up? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes, got bare creps and I step like kisses. And my fit stay clean like dishes, that's why gal wanna give man kisses. Gal wanna give man hugs, I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve, that's why nowadays man I don't do love. Fake love might get a man killed, fake love might get a man drilled. I had to tell them let a man heal. Tell a man ease up, getting my peas up, won't get a feel up, is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Down for the anarchy. Them man I sing to the feds like Valerie. Any violations, man I see casualty. Even my manager still can't manage me. Non-stop working down for the salary. Everyday in gym burning a calorie. Deep meditation, man can't channel me. I told them man recently, man's been on the deepest frequency. Girls that I love keep on leaving me. When I die they'll keep on grieving me. Gotta deal with this thing evenly. Gotta live this life, just breathe with me. Bad man can't make peace with me. Sit at the table and eat with me. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader.
Born in the thunder, slave to the hunger.
one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody, I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different. I'm ahead, you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for take off, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's red.